Yeah, he would have been overkilled by 10 HP. Please die. This boss is so boring. This is such a boring fight. I think this time I don't heal. And then Velhart dies, you know, we get him 99, nice. I have enough for a Giga Plasma here. I just try to have everyone hit and hope for the best. How is this dude not dead? Come on. This boss is such a battle of attrition as well. My Chaotic Impulse. Velhart, you got this. You got this, dude. Just live this. I know, he didn't live. So... getting a little hasty because this is getting so annoying. You're out of MP. So I'm gonna Potent Herb with you. And that way Alec can do damage, at least to make up for Marcia not being able to Giga Plasma. Well, you're out of MP too. I have enough for this though. Please die. You're still alive. Why are you still alive? How are you still alive, dude? I really wish you could check HP. In Arclight 2, you can at least check the HP. This game, you can't for some reason. I don't understand that. Please. Please die. Alright, that did nothing. Dude, this is so long that I'm running out of apples. Cheryl might die here. And I really can't afford Cheryl to go down. So I think I'm gonna have Alec go Potent Herb. Good level up. Still alive. He's still alive, chat. I shouldn't have healed Velhart. I should have healed everyone else. Might be. How? How is this thing still alive? I don't understand it. Please. I'm begging. Just 1 MP? Why even bother, dude? I only have hybrid magic apples, which is better than nothing. This is such a drag. I don't know what's gonna happen when Marcia runs out of MP, because my word, I'm running out of apples. Dude, I need you dead. Come on, Dark One. You had your fun being a bad boss in the second game. You don't need to be, I would say this is more tedious than bad. This is still pretty boring, though, but I would say this is more tedious and, like, difficult. Please die. He's just such a big HP sponge. And it gets so boring very quick. I'm gonna preemptively heal MP, because now we don't have any more, red apples, or the ones that heal 200 MP, so now I'm just gonna have her heal right now, because she'll need it. And it does not seem like the Dark One is dying anytime soon, which is lame. He just doesn't want to die. He's just so stubborn, he doesn't want to die, chat. Oh my word, he's dead. Let's go. Oh my word. I felt myself aging during that. Please, no more phases. That's got to be the last phase, right? Farewell, Dark One. This is the end. It seems that I've underestimated your power and resolve. A surprising revelation, since humans have shown themselves to be weak in the past. But I am not adverse to change. Join with me and we can use our power to create a new world for you. Working together, we can create an ideal new future, the one you've all been striving for. We don't need your power. Nothing good can come from an alliance with evil. We can work to achieve our goals. Humans have always had the power to shape their future. And we possess the strongest power of all, the human will. The will to overcome any obstacles to achieve our goals. Your power is good only for destruction. It might take a while to get the things back we lost in the disaster. We got something you don't. Time. See, you can't buy us. You're finished. You're making another foolish mistake. Alright, goodbye, Dark One. Maybe we'll see you in the PS2 Arc the Lag game. I don't know. Look, the Arc. Ah, it's pulling me in. Everybody concentrate. I think that's the key to the Arc's power. I cannot see the text. How can an Arc fashioned by the hand of a human? Bye. Ah, I love how Alex just like, bye, peace out. That was pretty funny. I like that. Oh my word, what is on my screen? I saw this in the 2D version of Arc the Lad 2, like the 2D sprite, but oh, in 3D this thing looks so cursed. Oh, and there's the Arc. Victory! We did it! Woohoo! The Arc really worked! So, the key to activating it was avoiding temptation and dark desire, and concentrating on good. It was feeding on humanity's dark side. Yes, and now, this Arc has cut it off from that. Elk, are you alright? Oh, hey, Elk! Were you, like, shaking your head because you were like, oh, it was just like when I fought it in the second game? I'm fine now. Looks like it was your turn to save the world this time. Yeah, it was your turn to deal with the bad final boss. You did a great job. So, you were, correct all this time, huh, Sharon? Oh, what a shock. My blind pursuit of flawed scientific theory nearly led to the destruction of mankind once again. Ludwig. We can't take back what you did. We can work to make sure it doesn't happen again. Once again, an Arc has saved humanity. And this time, it was thanks to you, Alec. Well, our journey's finally over. No, this is the beginning. Right, the real journey begins now. Rebuilding society. And making certain the Dark One never arises again. We're up to this. To the future, then. Dude, that's actually a really good ending message. I'm gonna talk about it in the credits, but that's actually really cool. I really like that. Oh, hey. To the future, I guess. Oh, Dark One's been defeated. Why is this so blurry? Oh, it's Henrietta. So Alec and the others succeeded after all. Why is this so blurry? Our world has been saved once again. Dude, this is, Oh, my Henrietta. I hate you. I don't know why you're in the FMV, but you are. This is the girl that sings the vocals for Lunar. That's really cool. It's finally over. I think Jennifer Stigel's her name. She also voices Jean, Best Girl. Oh, this is really neat. We're getting to see what everyone's doing. Yeah, Velhart, he got his revenge and all. Good for you, man. Good for you. And there's Marcia. I finally understand what I'm here for. I've decided to be a teacher too. I don't know why this is so blurry. I'll train new generations how to master Gaia magics. I think the characters in this game are neat. I'll talk about them. I don't think they're bad. I think the characters are neat. More could have been done with them, but like, I would say I like the cast, except for Lutz. Hey, Cheryl. A new world. Yo, the song's really good. And a new life. Oh, it's so neat. This ending is pretty good. I like this ending. Oh, hey, Theo. Is Theo gonna, like, be with Liza or something? Because now he, like, opened his heart to monsters. These monsters are just like us. Oh, there's the emoji. Oh, and Lutz and Alec Bolt went back to Sasha. This is a great day for Sasha Village. We're all so proud of both of you. Why is this so blurry, though? Sis, I never thought I'd hear that come out of your mouth. Lutz, I still hate you. Oh, is that Deekbeck? Was that Deekbeck's body? Was he putting the propeller into Deekbeck's body? I have to look back at that. Was that Deekbeck's former body or something? It looked like Deekbeck. Probably not, though. Very Grandia. What a good ending. That ending was good. Oh, it's so neat. That ending was really, really good. I liked the ending. And I feel like a big part of why I like the ending so much is because Arc the Lad 2 ended on such a somber note. Again, I like happy endings in my games. But Arc the Lad 2, like, I think it did the ending well, but this is what I wanted. I wanted to see an ending where they beat the Dark One and they all get to live happily ever after. And they're like, oh, we're gonna rebuild society and everything. I kind of wish that theme of that was more prevalent after the first Great Disaster, but I mean, it is what it is. But hey, we're done. Now it's time to talk about the game. I'm not gonna hate the game because honestly, I think at the end of the day, I think I'd give this game like a 6 out of 10. Maybe a 5 out of 10. Definitely no more than a 6, but no less than a 5. I think this is a pretty good game. This is like a good game, I think. Now, I think it's a good game depending on what you like and who you ask. Because I think the ending for this game is really, really good. And I think the characters are neat, and it's just nice to see the cameos from Arc the Lad 2. If you played Arc the Lad 2 and you liked the story, I would say play this game. Give it a shot, because this game gives you a nice conclusion. Like, it might be a little rocky, and it might have bad pacing, and it might not really have a good enough overall story. It does give you a really nice ending, though. I think if you played Arc the Lad 2 and liked the story, you're probably not satisfied with the way it ends. So I would say play this game. If you played Arc the Lad 2 and didn't like the story specifically, obviously don't bother with this game, because the story's going to be worse in this game. I think the characters are pretty good. I'd probably rank them... Lutz is obviously last. I don't like Lutz. I honestly like all of them except Lutz. I'd probably go... Lutz number 6. Marcia and Theo are kind of interchangeable. Marcia and Theo are 4 and 5, 5 and 4, kind of interchangeable. Alec number 3, then Cheryl, then Velhart, probably. They were pretty good. More could have been done with them, but I think they were fun. They were a fun group. I think they had good chemistry together. They didn't really get much backstory, and they didn't really get much, and you! That's what Arc the Lad 2 said. They got nice chemistry. I didn't really think they got much backstory, which is kind of disappointing, but, like, they had their moments. They were fun. I think they were a fun cast of characters. Oh, and that's it. All right. Well, I like the ending. I think the ending was really good. I just like to see them stop the Dark One, and they finally did it, and Elk in this game feels so wasted. I'm really upset. I guess they didn't want Elk to fight the final boss. They wanted to really harken the fact that the new characters are going to save the day, which is cool, but like, I don't know, it kind of made Elk feel useless that he couldn't really help with the Dark One, but I kind of see why they did it. They wanted to focus on the 6. I think the characters are good. They're not like my favorite characters in all of gaming, but they were fun. They had their fun moments. Now, I feel like where my problems with the game come from are the gameplay seems really fun at first. Like, I think first, like, 5 to 10 hours, I was like, yo, I think I like the gameplay in this game more than Arc the Lad 2. But then the gameplay quickly becomes mind-numbingly easy because the level scaling is really, really bad. There's, like, weak enemies sometimes, and you start one-shotting everything with magic skills, so it becomes mindless. So, gameplay gets boring probably, like, over the 10-hour mark. So, gameplay was disappointing. The way the game is structured is also a thing I have a problem with. Now, I'm not gonna fault G-Craft because they tried to make a new game. I think they were trying a different direction for Arc 3 because Arc 2 had a story, right? It had the story. It was about Elk's journey and eventually Arc's journey trying to stop the generals. It had a really coherent storyline. And then from that storyline, it had the jobs as a side thing. Arc 3 saw Arc the Lad 2's job system and they were like, hey, why don't we make the job system a main gimmick of the game? And that's fair, you know, try new things, you know, go risk it. Like, if you want to try something, that's great. Some people might like it, some people might not. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would not be surprised if people actually said to me, hey, I love Arc the Lad 3. I love the way it's structured. Me personally, I'd rather the game have a story, and I'd rather it have the jobs as side quests and have your NPCs. The fact that this game solely relied on the NPCs and jobs wasn't really doing it for me, and I feel like that's not really the game's fault. I feel like the game was just trying to do something different from Arc 2, and I respect it, but I just didn't really enjoy it all that much. I just would rather have a storyline and then the jobs separate. Like, they could have kept all the jobs up, maybe have less of them. Like, they could have kept all the quality jobs in this game because some of the jobs were good. Some of them were pointless and bad minigames, and they tried to be funny and all, but they really weren't for me. I'll talk about that in a minute. They could have kept the jobs, the way they are, but I would have rather them, like, maybe have less jobs for more story, because I'm more of a story-driven guy. I want a good story and good characters. I want, like, the story to be existent. This game's story isn't really existent till, like, over 20 to 30 hours, which is very unfortunate. So, it's just unfortunate. It's just not my thing, personally, but I would not be surprised if someone said to me, yo, I like Arc the Lad 3, because the game they tried to make was different from Arc the Lad 2. They went in a different direction. I respect them for it. Yeah. Some of the NPCs were good. Some, like, I know the Girth, I think his name was, the artist, his storyline was pretty good. I like how Arc the Lad 3 has recurring characters. I didn't really care about some of them all that much, but, some were interesting. It was just interesting to, have Alec do jobs for the different people. But again, the pacing of the game is so whack because I just want to see the story. Like, what I'm waiting for is the story. When you play a game as good as Arc the Lad 2, I want to see a story continued. I want more of the Arc the Lad 2 cameos. And the fact that only Elk was there for the fight with the Dark One was a little upsetting. I understand, like, Shantae, Poco, and Gruga, etc. They all want to lie, you know, they want to settle down. They had a really tough fight with the Dark One. I can understand that. But, I don't know, it just felt really weird that Elk was the only one there helping the 6. It just felt like it was all about the 6. And again, I get that they wanted to make the 6 feel like heroes because this was their game. But I wish we saw more of my favorite characters from Arc the Lad 2. So that was a little disappointing. Tosh and Shu, I don't know why I forgot to name them. But yeah, so Again, I think Arc the Lad 3 tried something. It was an ambitious game. It tried something new, and I didn't really like it very much. But if someone came to me and said, this is my favorite in the trilogy, I think someone came to my chat and said this was their favorite in the trilogy. Like, I could see why. Sometimes this game is really funny. I think the writing is really good. This game has some good writing. Working Designs does great work. I think this game is really funny sometimes. Sometimes it failed at comedy, like with the Rainbow Bridge gang, I didn't really care for, but overall, I think it had some funny moments, and the characters were fun sometimes, but they could have used work. They could have used more fleshing out. They definitely weren't as good as, like, any other games I played, like Tales of games, or even Arc the Lad 2, which is in the same series, but they were still good. Alec was a fine protagonist, like, nothing compared to Elk, but he was fine. And the music is amazing. I think the music in this game is probably the best in the trilogy. That's basically all I have to say. I feel like I aired my grievances with the game during the end of the playthrough a bit. I don't know. I'd give it a 5 or a 6 out of 10. Definitely an average game, if not, like, slightly above average. I think it was fun. It kind of just went on for too long, and that's why I stopped doing the jobs. I did, like, more than half of the jobs. I'd rather keep a good opinion of the game than, like, work myself to death doing all the jobs, where I feel like my opinion of the game would be lower. So I made the right choice with that. It was still a fun game, and I'm glad I played it. I'm glad I got through the Arc the Lad trilogy. The Arc the Lad trilogy is really special to me. Arc 1 is like a prototype for Arc 2. Arc 2 is one of the best games ever made, and this game is solid. It's a solid game, I think, at the end of the day. Like, honestly, I'd probably replay it somewhere down the line to do all the jobs. Like, definitely. I think I would. I'll definitely need a big break before I do that. But I'd probably play it again just for the satisfaction of, like, seeing all those jobs. But maybe it was just the concept of streaming it that kind of got me with the jobs, but also the game being boring. But maybe one day when I want something to do, this game wasn't bad, so I'd probably go back to it. Because Arc the Lad, in general, is very special to me. The first two games have a really nice connection that I really like, and the second game is just one of the best games to ever exist. So, honestly, I think the fact that Arc the Lad 3, it's a part of the story. It's got a great ending. The ending is really satisfying, and I'm really pleased to have experienced it on Twitch and YouTube. Even if I didn't do every job, I still was grateful for the experience I had. So, yeah. Those of you watching, hope you all enjoyed. There's a PS2 Arc the Lad game. I'm gonna play that. I don't know when. It'll be a while, because I just did the collection, and I just did this game. I will play the PS2 Arc the Lad game somewhere down the line. So yeah, and you know, look forward to other stuff I may do. It'll be great. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the playthrough, because I did enjoy the playthrough. I don't want people to think I didn't. Like, it dragged at the end, but overall, the ending kind of made it worth it. I like the ending of this game. So yeah, a solid 5 or 6 out of 10. Also, look out for a video. I'm gonna do a video where I talk about all the Arc the Lad games, because this franchise is special to me, especially the trilogy. So I'll probably do a video where I compare all the games, so look out for that on YouTube. Yeah, thank you all for watching. See you all next time.